I'm adopted, and our dad took us in as a package deal when he married Mom, instant family, when we were 2 and 3. So I guess maybe that's why I identify with those who have that need, and that they call me a father figure is an honor. And I'm glad to hear that they do, and I'll do the best to live up to it that I can.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been doing this, working on 14 years, and he's by far one of the special ones. He has a special heart for children. He works with kids on a regular basis. He's just exceptional, just because he just has a huge heart. I mean, his heart is just, massive when it comes to dealing with these kids.
He wants students to be better. He wants the community to know that police officers are there to help. He comes and visits, like here at HES. I've heard comments from some of the students that he comes in and he visits with the children. He reads books to them. He greets them in the hallways. Same thing at the high school. I've noticed he'll be there in the mornings with a smile as the students get off the bus. He just tries to greet everybody and make the beginning of their day, a good experience.
I would say he teaches them that sometimes it's okay to not be okay, and he is just very compassionate and understanding about different home life situations with kids, and he teaches kids that it's okay to need help sometimes, and that there are adults in this community, him being one of them, that are just more than willing to go out of our way to help them.
Like, there was a day that I missed the bus, and I messaged him and gave him a call, and I was like, can you come pick me up from my house? I missed the bus, I need to get to school. And he showed up to my house and picked me up.
I think it's been such a blessing that I don't have a schedule, and that I can break away and spend as much time as I need to spend with whoever needs me to spend time with them.
When I have kids that get in trouble with the law, obviously he's my go-to guy. I remember one specific incident. I had a young man locked up, unfortunately, and so I called Donnie and was just telling him the situation so he was aware. Well, the next thing I know, he's calling me back saying, I've set it up for you to go to the jail where you can meet with him, and that young man ended up graduating.
There's students that he'll find out that the police were at their house the night before for whatever reason, whether it be a domestic violence. He gets word of that from his colleagues with the Sheriff's Department or the state police, and he checks on those kids the very next day.
One of my heroes, I'm an adult, and that's hard to say, but if I can be a little bit more like him every single day, I know I'll be a better person, because I try and mimic things I do after things he does. If I can be a little more like him every single day, that's what I want to do.
There are students in our district right now that are still in school because of Officer Chambers, because they know Officer Chambers cares about them. They also know that Officer Chambers is going to check on them and make sure that they're in school. They also know that Officer Chambers will come to their house and sit down on the front porch with them, or sit down in their living room and talk with them. And that is the greatest story of why Officer Chambers is a Fred, because he cares about people. He's willing to go the extra mile. We recently had a child that was struggling with making a decision about going to school and not going to school. And he's an older kid, and he really was struggling with just making good decisions. And we spent probably a majority, probably close to an hour and a half to 2 hours. We were trying to get him on the right track, and the positive outcome of that is because this kid was dead set on just not participating. By the time we got done with that kid had made a decision on his own that he was going to go.
I'm blessed to, at this point in my life, to be able to do what I'm doing still, and I enjoy it. So it's a blessing to be able to come do something that you like every day.